But I think you have to ask what's the truth, because when you say 400 beds or even 200 beds, or when Matt says that they're serving, 250 people, there's no way to verify that. They're not participating in HIMSS. They're not participating with the other providers. So how do you know? How do I know what they're actually serving? They're not a low barrier shelter. Will this new place be a low barrier shelter? They're not a low barrier shelter now because they require people to, unless they come into their programs, to stay only 14 days a year. That's the homeless. That's welcoming the homeless of this community that they're doing. Yeah. They're not handicapped accessible. Did you hear anything about that?
And actually, the new facility will, I think Matt commented that there would be a couple elevators and ramp.
But they're not currently. Currently, we have a problem with people on the street because they do not feel welcome. They cannot get in there, and they are afraid of using up that 14 days a year because they might need it for the really bad weather that's coming. So they're out on the street. I see them every week at our showers, and I get stories. So I really ask you, when you hear the report, it sounds nice. We've had 2 years of reporting like this from MRM. Sounds really nice. But in practice, it's not meeting the need. And I wonder in the future, with the not only the theology that MRM is operated on, but the ethics, will people actually be welcomed? Will they actually be received? I'm sorry, I'm speaking.
I think that's wildly out of context.
I think I have the floor, and I think you need to turn your time back.
Go ahead.
Will they function any different, any better than what they're doing now? What the public is told, what you are told, and what you are gullible enough to believe, if you believe it, is that there is a low barrier shelter. No, there is no low barrier shelter. Do, in fact, MRM leadership really intend a low barrier shelter? And to treat the people of this community, your neighbors, my neighbors who are homeless, well, and according to Christ's teaching is what they profess they're doing. Will that take place?